Should you record your podcast in stereo or mono? I'm Hank, and I'm back with another podcast FAQ question and answer session from freepodcasttools.com. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you can catch all of my FAQ series. The spoken word is in mono, of course. It's coming out of your mouth. So if your podcast is primarily just you talking and you don't have a lot of music, sound effects, or sound design, then you're going to go ahead and save your file in mono. A 64 kbps mono file will sound pretty good. However, if you have a lot of intro and outro music or music throughout, and you have a lot of sound effects and you're doing some sound design, then you might want those elements to really shine by having that file be in stereo so your listeners can get a lot more fidelity out of the musical elements. Typically, saving a stereo file in 128 kbps constant bitrate will do just fine. You have to think about a few elements, though, when you're talking about mono versus stereo. I already went over the actual content of the podcast, but you should also think about your media hosting company. How much do they allow you to upload each month? Audio-wise, do you have to save space? Maybe mono works better for you there. If space is not an issue and you have a lot of sound elements in your podcast, then stereo will work out just fine. Also, think about your users. Do they have any bandwidth limitations? Typically in the United States, we're not up against too much on the bandwidth front, so stereo files are just fine. I've experimented with files such as 96 kbps stereo, 128 kbps stereo, and 194 kbps stereo. And mostly only trained ears seem to notice the difference. But the choice is yours. Chime in down below. Do you save your podcast in mono or stereo? I'd be curious to find out. For more, check out the website at freepodcasttools.com.